Yeah, so the good news, bad news here is that we are not the only school district dealing with this in the US. There are 345,000 unfilled positions in K-12 education in the US. And the pandemic didn't create this. It certainly has exacerbated it, but I've been sitting in school board meetings and PTO meetings for a few years talking about the need for more staff. Again, I'd like for us to look at what is working in other places. As I was thinking about how we're going to solve this sub shortage, I found a fellowship that is run in Rhode Island. It's a Central Falls Teaching Fellowship, and this is for substitute teachers, and it's a year-long program. They pay them well. They pay them as a long-term sub because they're committed to working for a year in one school building in the community. They make about what long-term subs in Charlottesville make, which is double what short-term subs make, and they receive regular professional development. This program has had success. 80% of the subs remain through the year. And then this district has a ready applicant pool that they vetted, that has close ties to the community. So when they're ready to hire a full-time position. So I think that's one thing that we can be looking at. Another thing I'd say is that when you are reading about staff shortages, of course, you hear about the low compensation. I think teachers should just have all the money. So that's my personal perspective. But you hear about them not being paid enough. Of course, there are health concerns with COVID, but there's also the fact that teachers don't feel respected and valued. And I am really excited about the leadership of Dr. Gurley so far. During our last school board meeting, he wrote down, or he said a quote, and I actually wrote it down so I could get it right, but he said that he wanted to create an environment where teachers feel like they can ask your questions without fear of being retaliated against. This is a kind of environment that will keep teachers around. So I think that it's really important. One other thing I want to try to sneak in before my time ends is that Virginia is the last in the nation for teacher pay when compared to our average state income. 50th in the US. So this is a real problem. I'm going to be doing everything I can to support teachers in their pay.